Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. I will be covering the Roger Federer versus Kyle Edmund preview. This will be a highly anticipated match, especially for those fans of Kyle Edmund and then the fans of Roger Federer. This would be a great match in that regard. Kyle Edmund has really been, I would say, probably the most consistent British player on the men's side, and just British player in general. Andy Murray held the torch for a long time, but he's dealt with some major injuries, hip injuries and other injuries, and it's questionable whether he'll return to the game or not. Recently, it has come to light that he's, undergone surgery and he's no longer in pain, so he may come back to tennis. But in the meantime, Kyle Edmund has picked up, the torch in some way. He hasn't won slams, but he has definitely established himself as a player to contend with, and he stayed, within the top points of the rankings. So he has made himself, a great player to contend with, and a player to be feared in some respects. So, who will win? Kyle Edmund is seeded number 22, and Roger Federer is the 4th seed from Switzerland. This is the round of 16. Now, Federer usually doesn't go out before the round of 16. I mean, if he's made it that far, it's going to be hard to beat him. A lot of the players that have found some success against Federer, they've tried to get him in the earlier rounds or to get him before he gets to the final, one or the other. But Federer is a great player. I've always been a fan of Federer, of Rafael Nadal, of Novak Djokovic. So he's a great player. He's done enough in his career, really. If he retired tomorrow, he's done enough. He's set enough records. He's won enough slams. It's incredible what he has done. He just faced off against Stan Wawrinka, who is from his same country of Switzerland, and he demolished him in straight sets. Faced his last player from Germany, who he destroyed in straight sets. I would say that their draws haven't been very difficult for either of the big three, really, for Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, or Rafael Nadal. Novak Djokovic fell to Philip Kohlschreiber, so obviously, he could pose a threat for him or to any player. However, their draws weren't really pitted against them as badly as it could have been. So Roger Federer seated 4, Kyle Edmund seated number 22. Kyle Edmund would have to play on an extremely high level to overtake Roger Federer. Is it possible? Yes, he's seated 22. It's possible. But I would say it would take him being in great form. It would take Federer being out of form, producing quite a few errors. But Kyle Edmund can play a solid game of tennis. He has a pretty good serve. Sometimes he does play a bit flat, but he has a great serve. He needs to work on the return game, I would say, with Federer, with returning Federer's serves and shots. In this match, I have to give Federer the edge. I haven't really researched the head-to-head, which I can look up now. but just with all the factors, the way they've been playing, um, it would most people would go the way of Roger Federer, and it looks like they've never played each other. Roger Federer's ranked 4 and Kyle Edmund's ranked 23. I must give Kyle some credit by saying, you know, what he's done the last few years really has been great, and he has a lot of years ahead of him, and he has great potential. With all that being said, I pick Roger Federer to win in straight sets, um, and we'll see what happens. Signing off now. Feel free to subscribe. Bye bye.